Blessed morning. Yes, I am. So I'm back with another good one. I'm back with another topic. This one is a little different. We talk about and we cover everywhere. It doesn't matter where we cover at. We're gonna talk about a gentleman that committed some hideous crimes against people, stabbing a man and woman, disfiguring them for whatever reason. I didn't read the whole story, but he stabbed them up, disfigured them. His name is Scott Grayhart, right? Scott Grayhart. He's 38. He's from PA Lancaster. This is where he's from, right? So he offed himself in front of police. He called the police up, and he offed himself in the park over there in Lancaster, in PA. He killed himself, committed suicide, because he was about to be sentenced for 60 years of doing these acts. PA, I used to live out there for some time. PA is a Commonwealth state. If you don't know, now you know. Most people probably don't know. I don't know if they don't know. People just do whatever they wanted to do. They just do whatever they do. They don't think about the consequences. They don't think about the acts of them doing these things. They think they're going to get with it. Away with it by doing these murder, death, kill acts of killing people, murdering people, selling drugs. All this stuff is to backdoor you and set you up. While you doing these acts, right inside your mind, you are under the influence of deaf, dumb, and blind. Do you understand that? Your mind is deaf, dumb, and blind because all you're worrying about is the act of getting away. And this evil, barbaric, twisted devil demon is leading the force and clouding your judgment in your mind of doing these acts or whatever acts that you are embarking on. So this gentleman basically stabbed two people up. He stabbed two people up, disfigured them, destroyed their life. Let me tell you something. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. Nothing is worth your freedom. Nothing is worth your freedom. Do you hear me? Nothing is worth your freedom. And I'm talking about from this devil, demonic, evil, twisted, barbaric, demon life, mindset. That's what I'm talking about. But there's a lot of things that's worth your freedom, like protecting your children, protecting your property, protecting your home, protecting yourself. That's worth your freedom. Standing up for what's right and forbidding what's wrong, that's worth your freedom. These things is worth your freedom. But these other things that we accumulate and that what our hands bring forth in our life, meaning the flaws of these evil acts, is not worth it, man. It's not worth it you going to jail for the rest of your life. It's not worth it that you do these acts at the end of the day. It's not worth it because when they catch you, they're going to give you life. Right? Now, they gave this man 60, he's supposed to have to do 60 years for these acts that he did upon these people. He figured in his mind he can't do that time. This is why it's really, really important. If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. But people inside their mind feel that they can do the time, so that's why they do the crime. This evil, barbaric, twisted, demonic devil demon, right, delude you and deceive you of thinking that you're going to get away and that you're going to get a little bit of time. And, this what it does for fame, fortune, and riches, or even just for lights, camera, action. In my thumbnail, you see I'm looking up like this, and he got his shot of his face right there. I'm looking like this. He committed suicide in the park. He killed himself, blew his brains out in front of the officers. Basically, now you in a whole world of trouble. You've been in trouble, but now you committed suicide because your life is not for you to take it. It's borrowed to you. It's a loaner. Your life is not your life to take. You understand that? You committed suicide. You're going to keep repeating that act in the next world. The afterlife. You're going to keep repeating it into the day of judgment. Every second, every minute, every hour, you're going to feel every second of you blowing your brains out. Blowing your brains out. Boom, boom. You're going to come back to life, blowing your brains out every second. I mean, it's going to be like that. And you're going to feel it in that state. Because that state over there, it doesn't have time. These are the consequences of living this demonic, evil, twisted, barbaric life that it backdoor you in the end. He did the crime and he couldn't do the time. That's why I said, live by it, die by it. That's the name of it, and that's the end of it. Live by it, die by it. That's the name of it, and that's the end of it. Meaning there is a beginning and there is an end. Your objective is to get to what? It's to get to the everlasting. Do you understand what I'm saying? And the everlasting is inside of your life. It's inside of you. Foreverness. Meaning your spirit. Your spirit is forever. It cannot be destroyed. It is part of the Alpha Omega, the creating everything in existence. That's why you're supposed to get in tune. You do not supposed to take your physical life as forever. Because it's not forever. It has a beginning and it has an end. Right? This is why it's really, really important to get in tune with your foreverness. Your foreverness. And everlasting. Meaning your spirit. And we take our life, which has a beginning, the physical life, which has a beginning and end as forever. But it's not. It's only of the benefits of this physical world. This world has a beginning and has an end. So what I'm saying is that it's not worth doing these crimes, man. It's not worth it. Like he offed himself and killed himself in front of the officers, in front of the police officers. PA is a Commonwealth state. You do these acts, the judge can hit you. Say you do a petty crime. The judge can hit you with 20 years, 10 years, and there's nothing nobody can do about it. So tread lightly out there. You shouldn't even be doing no crime. If you're going to pick up and leave and go to another state, you should not be going to another state doing acts of crime, trying to figure out and get around, doing acts of violence and stuff like that because you don't know. That's supposed to be a beginning for you to change your life around. It's supposed to be an opportunity for you, not an opportunity where that you over there creating havoc and mischief with violence and drugs and alcohol and all these other stuff, man. So, I just want to say that it's terrible, man. I did this story is because the person committed an act of crime, right? And he cannot face it. So he offs himself, right? And the reason why I did it because if you cannot do the time, don't do the crime. Don't do the crime. Don't do it at all. Don't do no time at all. You shouldn't be doing these acts, man. And listen to this evil, barbaric, devil, demon way of life, because he's going to backdoor you. And this is clearly another backdoor right there. Another backdoor. And it's sad. It's sad because he was going to have to do 60 years of stabbing those people up of attempted murder. The judge gave him 60 years to do. He was 38 years old. You threw your whole life away, whether if you was under the influence of alcohol or drugs. A lot of people that do these things, they under influence. They under influence on some type of substance, man. And they do these acts. They don't even know they do these acts because this entity into their body, into their mind, body, and soul, pregnant with darkness. Next thing you know, you wake up, you in a cell. Hey, how I got here? You was under influence of, you was drinking so much, partying, drinking, and you was high, man, and you did these acts. Or some people are conscious when they do it. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it, man. Take the time out. Sit back and look and reevaluate your life and your understanding and ask yourself, can you do 60 years? Can you do life in prison before you do these acts? Do you really want to sacrifice your life to these jails and prison systems, concentration camps, and plantations that you're going to give there and be there for the rest of your life? These are the things, that I put forth in front of my subscribers, my fans, my followers. I love you. Get this information out, share it, man, because it's sad that amongst the indigenous people around the world, all over through the earth, that we got to keep doing topics like this. And we got to bring awareness to the youth, the future, which are leading the force of killing each other and murdering each other and calling each other ops, calling each other young ninjas or young nagams, wearing these masks and these hoodies and 100-degree weather. This is sad, man. This is sad, man. And the way you're going to a dark, dark place that love it. You're going to be the few. You're going to be wood, right, to the fire. You're going to be few. So just to bring awareness to all of us all around the world, if you cannot do the time, do not do the crime. Straight up, and you shouldn't be doing it, period. What's up? How you doing? Sea Monster, how you doing, brother? I appreciate that you here, that you with me, that you paying attention, and that you like, share, and subscribe. And I really, really appreciate it, because we need to get the information out. I'm about to go live again. Stay tuned. Peace, y'all. Peace. Peace. Peace.